Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Dark Regards #1. This is a new book, a new miniseries from Oni Press. This is written by David Hill with art by Artyom Topilin, colors by Brittany Peer, letters by Troy Peteri. Apologies if I mispronounce any of those names. Um, this is a comic that I received a preview for, and I like what Oni's been doing. They've been doing some really fun miniseries, so I wanted to check this out. Before I get into the full review, uh, I don't know that this type of story is fully for my taste. As far as like, I if you are a fan of the channel, you know that I read a lot of superhero books, a lot of things that have a really big story. This feels a little bit more of a. It's got a little bit more of a dark comedy kind of tone. It's got some really interesting fantasy elements that show up. It's a very well put together book. I really enjoyed reading it as far as just getting through the book, comprehending the story. But it was just the actual contents of the story are not something that I usually look for. So, but let's talk about what this book is about. 2 decades ago, Dave Hill and his first band set out to rock their high school auditorium in a fury of heavy metal fire. They failed miserably. Years later, Dave has made a new life for himself as a rising star in the New York comedy scene. A career where getting laughed on stage is entirely the point and not just a tragic consequence. But when Dave's metal ambitions are reawakened by the uber self serious satanic genre of Norwegian black metal, Dave creates a ridiculously hyperbolic alter ego and a band to match that. Together, reignite the spark of his forgotten rock and roll fantasy. But when Dave's internet fueled rumors of Witch Taint, a metal band so extreme that you must remove all sharp objects from the immediate area when their music is played, spreads all the way to Europe, his story will spiral dangerously out of control as Norway's most extreme black metal butchers come to reap their vengeance and put everything and everyone Dave holds dear in the crosshairs of their axes, which, truth be told, don't actually have crosshairs, but hey, it's a metaphor. So, I mean, I think the synopsis tells you a lot about kind of the tone of the book and what I was talking about. I feel like I'm going to revisit this once the book is completed. Because, like I said, I think it's a fun premise. It's interesting, but it's just not something that I can see myself reading a lot. Now, Dave is a very interesting character, and you learn a lot about the character and his journey from high school all the way to being this black metal and then in this black metal band, which what a fun name, right? Witch Taint. But yeah, there's some really awesome stuff here. There's some really rad designs for characters, and like I said, just it's a cool idea. Just not something that I'm used to reading. So but that shouldn't discourage anybody from checking this out. I think if any of those things that I mentioned, if you like heavy metal, if you like ridiculous art, if you like things that are way over the top, or even just like a dark comedy satire, or just the journey of these black metal Norwegian band coming to kill someone. If any of that sounds appealing, I recommend you check this out from Oni Press. Make sure to pick it up at the shop. So, if you have read this issue, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.